The world always changes. But one thing is still the same. Even the strongest pass through Oz Gate. So when you fight with honor. Because cowards die forgotten. And you make the world. On the other side.
It's not a matter of if. When will you pass through?
Hello!
Howdy!
Welcome to Shadows of Archonia 2!
We weren't ready for you, but let's
My
go.
name is Steve Boshier, and I will be your game master.
Steve!
Right!
Huzzah.
BGD and Taylor Salas. Hi, Taylor.
You guys
Solid.
in the YouTube
Solid.
chat and Misery in the Twitch chat.
Misery, yeah.
Misery.
I should just say hi to Misery even if he doesn't comment because we know he's the
We'll
one.
watch later.
Hey, who the fuck are you?
I'm Alan. And, this guy is going crazy with the swear. We gotta get a swear
Are
jar.
you serious?
We gotta get a swear jar for him right now.
Oh.
Okay. For every swear you have to eat a walnut.
A whole.
Oh, we got a lot of nuts today, by the way. Got peanuts, Filipino nuts.
I'm playing Eddie Bones, the Legate. Well, no longer a werewolf. Cured werewolf. Acolyte. No, it's not acolyte.
Archonite.
Archonite that is on a quest to purge destiny. So
Yeah.
we should.
Fuck that guy. Hey, swear jar right now.
Yeah.
Eat a walnut.
No, when it comes to Destiny, you're allowed to come.
Hello, I'm Yuri. I am playing Captain Sally One Eye, the warrior, the most normal one of the bunch. That's right.
Demoted to Captain.
You have
Okay,
a god dog.
it's oddly
I
true. It shouldn't be true, but it is true.
She talks to a dog.
She's the most normal. She
Not
didn't
right.
say she's normal. She said of this group.
No,
Yeah,
that's fair. That's fair. Which brings me to me.
Yes, Mr. I have 3 personalities.
Well, you know, I am Annenbeck III, or Lorien, the god of something. Used to be called Annenbeck. Sorry, Eric Aegir. Good God, I can't even remember my names.
These aren't different personalities. So
No.
You just have more than one name because you had some shit going on.
Absolutely. You know, character shit.
At this point, other than being a god, you're pretty normal.
Yeah, that's true.
You're like a normal teen that just got god powers now.
Who is also the king of a country.
Yeah, that's
That's
not that unusual,
The
though.
deposed king of a
Oh,
country.
and you also
yeah.
play another character
Who's that other
who
character?
has no eyes.
Oh, Corinthian Briar. We haven't seen him in a
Yeah,
second.
one eye, no eye,
All the eyes.
We can get
many eyes.
His colored eyes.
in Briar.
Oh shoot, is it heterochrome? What's the when you have
Heterochromia.
Yeah,
That's my character.
I want that.
Or no, that was my character. Not anymore.
You still have it.
Oh, I do still have it.
Yeah, I think it's a holdover from the change.
Great, I love it.
Yeah.
Speaking of my character, I am Matt. I'm playing Asarius Trufane, the wizard that used to be trapped in a fox body and now is full-blown, sexy tiefling-y dude.
I dig it.
Also, Misery, thank you so much for the resub, bro.
An official tiefling.
You're the best over there.
And the sound check.
I like
And
blue
the sound
people.
check.
And Smurfs. They're blues.
Blue people with nice horns. I do have nice horns.
You are the reason why Smurfs exist.
Because I'm so big.
Murph,
So,
yeah.
listen, if you haven't figured it out yet, this is a show intended for adults. It's dark fantasy, sci-fi, all of the above.
Yeah.
But we do get into like horror themes, descriptions of brutal violence,
Torturing a
sexual
character
content,
for a million years.
torturing a character for a million years. Not necessarily conscious. That was just a thing that happened to that character.
Implied.
No one was really doing it.
This man is sick.
No one was really doing it.
You were doing it. You were doing it.
But in universe, no one was really doing it. Anyway, if you don't want to hear us do any of that stuff, bounce. We love you, but this is a place where we do what we want. What are you doing over there? What's going on?
I gave him a Friends Forever hat or cap, but then I'm like, I still need that back. Still goes on.
I was so happy. Never mind. Fuck you.
If you like what you see here, you can come join us in our Discord. Here's a link to it. We are in there every day talking about games, talking about more games, usually just games, occasionally other stuff, mostly that. But you can come hang out with us, and if you want to talk to us about something, just join the Discord and do that.
There's a Furry Friday channel that hasn't been awake for some time.
Alan,
Where the
you're
hell are the
slacking.
furries at? Come on.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we need more.
Throwing that out there.
We're furry friendly.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
I'm just waiting for the two of them to explain why they haven't been using the furry channel. I don't check it. I don't audit that thing.
I don't use any channel.
This man's too busy with his own Discord.
Sorry.
Other Discord.
I spent all day today modifying my Discord. It is a lot.
Anyway, we also have a Patreon. If you like what you see here, you can help support the channel. There's a link to that.
If you support the Patreon, Steve will message you and say with a voice recording, chicken jockey.
Please.
That's fine.
No.
Yeah.
Chicken jockey.
I
He'll
thought
say
it
it
was-
just like that.
To the students that find this video, no, he will not do that.
Did-
No,
Wait,
I'll tell you what. I'll say it right now. Someone clip it. Chicken jockey.
Yeah. but you gotta say.
I don't want to be associated with this.
No, you gotta say it with a Jack Black kind of like energy,
The funny thing is,
I don't know
I
that
haven't
I
seen
can
the
pull
movie,
that off.
so I don't get it.
because he sees it come down on the chicken. He's like chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey.
God.
I saw that movie. Yeah, so there's all that. If you're watching us on Twitch, be aware we have a YouTube channel where all of our back episodes live. Here's a link to that in the Twitch chat. If you are watching us on YouTube, be aware you can also watch us on Twitch when we're live. So here's a link to that. And let's see. Oh yeah, the other show. If you don't know, we have a whole other show on Monday nights. This is our ongoing campaign, which we play in Kevin Crawford's Worlds Without Numbers and Stars Without Number and so forth. On Mondays, we have Tales from the Backlog, where we play all these other games and many more that we don't have in this room or that are off camera. And we're doing EZD6. Well, we just did 3 sessions of EZD6 Core Fantasy. And then this coming Monday, we got a one-shot of EZD6 Wasted World. And following that,
That sounds
2
dope.
sessions of Shadow Dark. And following that, 3 sessions of Daggerheart.
Woo woo.
Whoop, whoop.
That's gonna be cool.
Whoopin' Daggerheart. All right.
I'm just excited to see what it brings to the table, you know?
We will find out.
We will find out.
Yeah. All right. So, well, there's a lot going on with the music here. Huh?
Pretty music-y.
Well, yeah. I changed up how I'm doing it. I got playlists now instead of looping a song until I change it.
That's pretty cool.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I would have done it before. It has to do with the new deck and which apps have buttons for things. But
Technology.
Wait, are you on Stream Deck now?
yeah.
Okay. That's awesome.
Thanks.
No, Stream Deck can go into like just about everything.
Yeah, Loop Deck was very good as well until Logitech decided it didn't need to exist anymore.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
1984.
Wasted World's a lot of fun. Yeah, that sounds dope.
And Taylor, I don't want to talk about it.
What?
Are there,
Are there furries
furries?
among us?
Too many.
Unfortunately. Well, whoa.
Just go,
Unfortunately,
Sorry.
just go to a tech.
I was going to give you this cat back.
No, please.
I think I got.
I'm waiting.
I think I got the wrong playlist on this one button.
I'm self-described as furry adjacent. I don't have a Sona or anything like that, but they're cool.
You don't have a Sona,
No, I don't.
or you haven't made one yet.
I haven't
Let's
thought
not
of making
split
one.
hairs.
Yeah.
So what happened last week?
You could argue Asarius was one for a long time.
It was.
Was, yeah.
He is pretty much.
That was my
I
thought.
mean, Eddie maybe more so.
That's true.
I mean, Eddie is now canonically a furry in game.
Yeah.
No, I've been purged.
You've been cured of lycanthropy, but then you got some cat hair and made your girlfriend use it to change into a cat lady.
That's right.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
That did happen.
I didn't make her do it.
You convinced her.
I didn't make her do it. It was part of the.
Not a permanent change either.
It's not a permanent change.
It was just
Yeah, it could become permanent. Maybe on my birthday.
Hey, what happened? What happens in the Wayfarer stays on the Wayfarer.
gosh. Where
Oh,
are we going?
So anyway,
so anyway.
Daggerheart has furries. Continue.
Daggerheart has a cat race.
Yeah.
So does D&D, by the way. So does everything.
Yeah. So I don't see the hate.
Nobody said anything about hate.
I'm out of here.
All right, now we can game. Last week, you guys returned to your home planet of Archonia in search of the ancient temple of the youngest of the three sisters.
We finally found it.
And guess what?
In a well.
In a
Well.
And as it turns out, in the well. The original Goddess Piss Memorial Well on the former site of what was once the town of Olmsted in the Third Age. Going down this well, you found a whole lot of bones.
Not a lot of pee, shockingly.
Very shockingly.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Sally One Eye contributed.
Listen, it was a tribute.
We're listening.
You had a tribute
a bunch of
and give a
freaks.
tributary.
The most normal out of all of us.
Well, you
Well,
guys,
definitely the most religious.
Oh, you got me there.
including the god. But yeah, you guys did begin to feel the presence of something deathly as you descended. You found hallways full of bones, a staircase that never ended until you turned off the lights, which fortunately Asarius was able to figure out for you. And upon reaching the bottom, Lorian spoke to some of the vermin in the room and asked them where there was an exit. And one of the dragonflies led you across the room to where there was a door, but there was also a black gate, which is a portal to another plane of existence. Asarius recognized it as one of his own creations and spoke the command word to open it. At which point, many bones, dead bodies. Now, I describe bones because bones will have lasted the longest, but there are many forms of human remains in there. And you saw a man get killed by some sort of automated laser blast from inside the room, and then an identical man climb up from under the ground and come out. And I believe what he said to you was, God, thank God someone finally opened the door.
Who the fuck are you?
How did you get in there?
Can you describe him?
What?
I can do you one better.
Ooh.
Did we get pictures?
Do we get
Oh.
pictures? Oh my fucking god, I love this.
Yo, Scum getting his own picture.
Yo.
Wow.
I'm so happy.
Scum,
You got a choker?
I know, I was just going to say.
he does canonically have a choke.
Yeah,
He found it in the pile of junk before he went into the other
that's
dimension.
true. Yeah,
Are you
that's
just
true.
killing yourself over and over again?
The room is killing him.
Both things can be true.
What?
Now, Alan and I did speak about the complexity of this character having existed for 1,000,000 years in another room, like in another dimension, and we decided it's easier if I just portray Scum as an NPC.
That's fair.
So, despite Alan giving him his first line of dialogue, and of course, it's not necessarily technically the same guy.
Yeah, you could argue
Yeah.
he wouldn't have changed because it's not like he's been sitting there consciously, like acknowledging the 1,000,000 years. He dies over and over again.
Yeah.
And each time he's a new guy. So where they live for a few days at most.
Yeah, so you don't know any of this.
Yeah. Yes. This is a
Yeah,
lot of
I mean, you're not
character.
wrong, but
Yeah.
you don't know any of this.
Yeah, me and Steve talked a lot on Discord about how Scum is right now, but I don't want to play him and play Eddie at the same time because it's going to be really hard not to metagame it.
And there's a lot of bones going on
So,
already.
Ah.
so I said it was better off if Steve just plays him for me. But we did talk a lot about his current mindset and all that stuff.
So he comes out and he's just, as you can see, covered in blood and gore, just absolutely fucked up. And he's not being shot at now that he's exited that room. But there's just, as you can see, mounds of bones and corpse parts all around him.
I believe I still have apprehending the arcane form up. So if there's anything magical about him, I would recognize it.
You want to explain yourself? What is that room? Why did you say papaya?
Immediately,
I just pull out my gun just in case.
immediately, if Eddie doesn't know who this person is, obviously, he wants to see if there's destiny in him.
Okay, so let's get to all of those things. Apprehending the arcane form. You see that this being was... Actually, you had it up when he came into existence a few seconds ago. So you saw that he is a magical copy of something else in that was in that room. And give me a... You can roll... Yeah, give me a notice plus intelligence on it. There's another detail you might get.
7 on the dice. Notice is 2, so 9, and intelligence. Oh, this is the wrong place. This is the wrong sheet. No. 9,
still 7 on
11,
the dice,
12.
and I know those
It's like it's 11 or 12, something like that.
So,
My other
What-
up to date.
so the extra detail that you caught as you saw him be birthed
Yeah.
is that the guy that died right before he was created is what he was copied from.
I mean, that's weird.
Yeah.
I'm going to extirpate Arcana and try to dispel the replication process.
Okay. So that is in the room,
Yes.
and you kind of have to climb through a whole bunch of shit to get there.
I don't know the rules on it. I've never actually dispelled anything yet.
Well, I would suggest, and I know that Extirpate Arcana allows you to choose what effect you're wiping out, but I would suggest Asarius might be careful since the whole thing is full of magic in there that is in there intentionally.
And we just saw a bunch of bones come out of it. So.
The way you described my the Arcana that I was seeing, that I saw the spot where it was happening.
Yeah, you did see the spot. I'm just saying, that's also your personal pocket dimension that's keeping your clone body alive. So you might want to be careful with the magic.
I swear to God.
Does he know that that's his body in there?
Yeah, he knows what that dimension's
Yeah.
for.
Okay.
I don't think you can see your body.
No, no.
It's just too much stuff in the
You
way.
better not have done anything with anything in that room.
Sorry, can someone
Hold on, I need
please?
to answer his,
Yes,
sorry,
his
yeah.
thing too.
Yeah.
So,
This is not just destiny. This is like what's in his body.
yeah, you're checking to see if this creature has been altered from its natural state, and the answer is no.
But he's so okay. Yeah, because he's. You know,
Yeah,
he-
I mean, you
being
just saw him
again.
born. This is his natural state.
So we just saw this one come out of a cocoon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you could see the cocoon because
Probably,
there was
yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
The way you
so
described it was he
much
climbed out of
So there might be
debris.
still more cocoons in there, like mid growth.
So when they appear, like they appear from under the ground. There's not. It's pretty spontaneous. You won't find any mid-growth ones. So anyway, yeah, you can do the extirpate arcana if you want. You know, I was just saying for roleplay reasons, you might be careful to go inside first.
Yeah, I would specifically target a spell that I don't recognize within my pocket dimension.
Copy that. Can you read me that
Yes.
text of extirpate arcana?
Give me a second.
I know what it does, but I want to look.
Yeah,
for it.
Yeah, in
Make
short,
sure-
it's dispel magic in 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
While this is happening, does Scum say anything to us?
Yes.
The
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
the caster sweeps away all unwanted magical effects and enchantments within a 20-foot radius, centered on any visible point within 100 feet per level, so across the galaxy. If the magic effect was the cast by a creature with equal or fewer hit dice or levels, the effect is negated automatically. Otherwise, it's a contested, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of cast by the universe, but it's not. It's not what I was looking for, and you answered it. Is does it only work on spells? But no, it works on any magical effect. So because this wasn't a spell. So yeah, you stop it from happening, and actually, when you do that, this guy in front of you goes, and turns around and looks. What happened?
Well,
That's our question. Who are you?
Yes.
And what is
are
this?
you doing here?
I simply removed whatever it was that was in my space.
Your space.
Your space?
This is... Remember when I was planning on coming here to look at my body?
Is this it?
This is my pocket dimension, yes.
But your body is here.
Is this your body?
No.
I can't believe that worked
What
What
worked?
worked?
all this time.
Jinx.
I didn't do it.
You owe me.
I could have done it
You owe me.
a long time ago.
I don't think so.
Could have done what?
Kissed you.
What?
Nidok said I had to kiss you, and I was like, no, I'm not that kind of guy.
I'm sorry, and who's Nidok?
I don't really know. I just met her down here.
So did you put this guy in your room too?
I don't know who this man is, and why he's
Is
in my
this-
room is a complete mystery to me.
So this is not your mistress.
I don't think a
This
guy
guy.
can be
I'm
called
gonna,
a
I
mistress.
glare at you a little bit.
So, this guy, not this one, but another one. Like, these guys are all me. There's also another one of him. In there.
Right.
Right.
Are
They
you...
They said kiss him, and I didn't do that. And then a really long time went by, and finally I said, well, I'll try it. And then the door opened.
Is this the goddess? This isn't the goddess. We've seen the goddess.
Come on, you're a little smarter than that.
Okay, I understand, but for some reason there's a strange person right
Why
here.
the fuck did you bring me down here?
I had nothing to do with your presence down here. It's a complete mystery, and I would like an explanation of how you got in my room.
Yeah,
I walked in there, but before that, I was in here in a cage for most of my life.
Right.
and how did you get out of that cage?
Well, that lady I mentioned came down here with a couple friends, and they let me out of the cage.
Is the lady, is she still here?
Oh, I do. It,
Wait. I trapped you down here at some point?
well, there was a guy. He used to feed me. he was called the Keeper. He said his job was to protect the master's body, to keep it alive. And I think you're starting to realize, like, you did leave people in charge of that.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that something had gone wrong. It needed to draw life force in order to keep working, and so he kept me and other people as well. But I was the last one. I was alive for, I don't know, 20 years.
20.
Here and then in there. I can't. It's really hard to say.
Does this sound familiar to you, Asarius?
Asarius, do you know how long that it's been going on there? That spell.
There's no way I could possibly know. I do know, however, that this room has been here for millions of years.
How much is a million?
A long time.
So,
Never changed that.
please.
Well,
You've been in here for quite some time.
Yeah.
you're out now, so
You're free to go.
Oh, some things might have changed in terms of topography.
Where is home for
Yeah.
you again?
yeah. Where's home for you?
Here.
Oh, you were born down here?
My mother threw me down the well when I was small.
Wait.
Right.
Sorry, sorry. We've been extremely rude. I'm Eddie Bones. What's your name?
My name is Scum.
Wait. Scum? Like
Like the scum between my toes?
Clearly, your mother really didn't care for you.
You look like an Ivan.
Wait, no. Maybe scum means something different in his language.
yeah, like
A name.
what does scum mean to you?
Everyone roll notice plus intelligence.
Oh,
Ooh,
Nice.
I rolled a 5.
it's them way to die again.
Yeah.
You get
I rolled a
13.
1 and a 4.
5
13.
plus 10, 15.
No, 6. I rolled a 6. Sorry, I rolled a 6.
Eddie Bones.
9.
So, you two, when Sally says maybe scum means something else in his language, you two realize this guy is speaking your language, like modern Archonia common, Gracie common.
Interesting. No language.
I feel like that wouldn't have been hard to access.
I do have that legate ability.
Did you?
So let me understand. My subordinates, way back when, kept you down here
To feed the machine.
to feed the machine. Feed it what? You said life force?
Yeah, that's what they told me. Every now and then they would suck something out. It would go into the building. The building's not here anymore. I don't know why. but
Interesting.
back then, the building was where the gateway was.
Can I try to piece together why the machines would need that? Because I don't.
You would have to go in and examine.
All right, well then.
Yeah. Do you mind if we go in there? Wait. Actually, a lot of bones came out of that.
I think you should be asking me. It's my room.
Yeah. What? Yeah. Why did a bunch of bones come out of our room, Asarius?
That
Those are mine.
Those are you.
Wait. So has that room been killing you?
The room. It's hard to explain. If you fuck with the body, it kills you.
You fucked the body?
please do not
You-
fuck the body.
Well, he just
touch it.
kissed him.
If you touch the body or you touch the computers,
I see.
it kills you. But
Okay.
there was something else happening. I banged on something when I first went in there,
Okay.
and
Not my body, right?
well, yes, but
Definitely your body. Definitely your
but after
body.
that,
He
I
just
banged on the
kissed you.
computer, and something weird happened. A copy of me appeared, and then that kept happening. Every so often, more copies would appear. And then the room, it was a lot.
Are you another god? Oh, okay, so something similar to me has happened where I died, came back to life, and now, but I didn't remember my past, and my past was that I was a god, and now I remember. We've just let another god go from one of the prisons. Are you something similar? Does this
Are you
ring?
asking if I'm a god?
Oh yeah, does that ring true in your heart somewhere? Okay, right. Well, I tried my best
well-
with this one.
Well, Scum, we're on a journey.
And we're in a bit of a hurry.
We're on a bit of a hurry. If you want, you can hang with us. And we can get you outside.
What do you mean outside?
Outside of this well. This is a big well.
We have a skyship. It could take you anywhere.
Have you heard of the Three Sisters, the goddess of death?
The Eteal, maybe that rings some familiarity.
I don't know.
Low light.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Different
Well-
time.
Well, you know what? Maybe some sunshine will do you some
Some what?
sunshine.
Sunshine. It's really good for the body.
Maybe
What
he's
is-
never seen the sun. He's been stuck down this well all his life.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
I remember something about that word.
Well, that's
Thought that
good at
was-
least.
Made up.
Well,
So,
oh wow.
uh,
This guy might be super old.
historically, does that ring anything in my mind?
About
Would I
An
have
Age of
knowledge
Darkness?
that, specifically with Lorien?
Roll? No.
Okay.
I would like to roll 2 if I can.
I don't think you could.
I was locked away at that time.
No, actually you weren't. Yeah, you can roll 2.
Okay. Well, then I only
12.
got 7 on the dice. So
Okay.
12 too actually.
Hey,
'Cause I have +5.
So for Lorien, yeah. Why isn't this mute? For Lorien, yes, you probably vaguely remember. For Asarius, I'm going to leave it to you whether you think Asarius would have been
I was
cogent during the Black.
yeah, I was released.
It was right after you were released from the cage.
Yeah, immediately. And I vanished with the Black at some point.
Yes, at some point. And you would have moved further and further in if you were trying to stay away from the edge.
I would, but
But would you have been conscious enough to remember it?
yeah. So I guess the question would be is when I came back into existence when the new world was created, should we do like a luck roll or something to see if I remember that last period of time? Or like
I'll tell you what, roll a D100.
okay.
ooh.
And that's going to be how many years into the Black you survived before someone knocked you out of the...
Okay. 18.
Ooh,
Is that what is that?
is that good? Or
That's
bad?
18.
That's 18.
You lasted 18 years.
Great.
But see, anyone would have been moving inward, right?
Yeah.
So it got more and more crowded
Yeah.
at the edges.
And I was literally a fox at that point.
Right, and you
So-
literally started at the edge because
Yeah.
you were released into Lethia, which was one of the first places to start disappearing.
Yeah. I think the only reason I didn't last that long is because I was so small and nimble.
Nonetheless, you know that there was a period of time, years and years, where there was no sun.
Yeah.
You came. What is.
And it was before you know that.
Well, I don't know if it was this many years, but it's known in history as 100 Years Black. You came from a time where the world was collapsing into what I believe we have now. You are from an era that's long, long dead.
That figures.
Right. It's going to be quite disorienting for you.
Thing always has been.
Hey,
You must be really hungry.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
give you my bottle of rum that I keep
Well,
in my...
I actually have some water. Maybe you should have some water first.
What is this?
This is water.
Drink of the gods. Everyday grog.
Tiny sips.
Wait,
tiny
drink,
sips.
no, drink this one first, the water.
It's all right. I've got plenty of food.
Right.
Right, you probably don't trust us yet. Now, take a
I
glug.
can. I like pull the three of you in. Okay. So
This guy's been through a lot.
right, but the goddess.
Has he, though? If he just keeps turning alive? Does he even remember all his past deaths?
True, and also the goddess. That's who we're here for. This scum individual.
We can't stop for him. He
Yeah.
can come with us.
Yeah, by the way, what's up with this machine?
Yeah, what is up with that?
And do you have a body there? How do you have two bodies? Can you...
I like
can you-
peer from our circle back at Scum to see what he's doing.
If you have two bodies, can
Staring
you...
right at you.
Can you move both bodies? Your body and that body?
No, that body was essentially a backup, and that was the one I was expecting to use to return to my normal form.
What happens to that body now?
It's still viable in there. Well,
Viable. Can I keep it?
I don't know how. No.
No. Sally.
Sorry. It gets lonely.
You will see the work once again.
The most realistic body pillow ever.
Exactly.
I would like to purify my room here and figure out what was going on with the machines before we continue.
Right, I'm not going in there if what happened to him is going to happen to me.
Don't want to be zapped.
It probably won't attack you.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to dig out all those bodies myself.
And the world does not need 1,000
Oh my god. Fine. I'll help. I'll help out.
We can at least help the entrance.
Lorian, mental saving throw.
Oh.
Oh, saving throw. Saving throw. I pass.
Something's trying to invade your mind right now. You
Who?
stop it.
Did I feel like someone cast a spell from my mage slayer ability?
I think she's close. I think she's really close. I think she's really, really close.
I don't smell anything.
I have an
Whoa,
idea.
stop that.
Maybe we could trap her in your little chamber.
Whatever we're about to do, let's do it fast.
You mean with my body?
Yeah, well, we have to take out your body first, of course. But bait.
Right, I think my mind right now is bait. Whatever's trying to invade it is trying really, really hard. I think.
Oh no, you successfully blocked it.
Oh.
You threw up a shield, a resistance.
Can you figure out where it came from?
Unless you choose not to.
I look over at Scum while we're still doing this. Hey, would you mind starting to pull your body parts out of there?
Maybe you shouldn't put him into work. Here, Scum, what did
It's
you...
literally his bodies.
I know, but it wasn't his fault for dying.
Or was it?
Sometimes.
Here, Scum, why don't you move right here? I'm gonna clear the way a little bit.
Scum, why were you in this room? Did you just like jump in here to escape something?
I was in the cage.
I'm gonna
I
start moving
didn't
some
know
bodies.
why they were feeding me to the machine. I didn't know there was a machine. The guy kept saying the master. I came in and I found the master and he was unconscious. But then
I don't even recall who I left here.
copies of me started appearing right as the door closed.
That sounds like a curse,
And I never got out.
maybe?
It's not something I did,
Right. I'm going to
as far as I know.
That's really freaky.
sideline. I'm going to try and let whatever's trying to invade
Don't do
in.
that.
Can you do me a favor? Can you shackle me
Are
and
you-
then
are
point your
you-
gun at me? If something happens, can you just shoot me?
Oh, sure.
When would you ever let that happen, please?
I'm just curious as to what's happening.
Can you?
Let me instead of doing that, let me see if I can find the source. Do I see a source trying to get into his mind?
You do not.
Even with my arcane form?
Neither one of you can see anything.
And it's not like Abe knocking on your door.
No. Well, does this feel familiar to Abe?
Roll notice plus intelligence. You gotta get real high.
6, 9. 13, but if we're talking 15, I mean,
Yeah.
we have the coin. Maybe
Coins
spend
do
3.
exist. And you know what? I'm gonna give you guys a coin for finding scum.
Yay! Maybe 3 for 15. He says really high.
Yeah, we still got a good amount, I think.
What are you trying to do?
Just trying to figure
15
out
is what you need.
what's going on in my head. So
Yeah, let's do it.
3 is okay.
I'll save us some investigation time.
3.
So yes, your familiarity with Abe's abilities tells you this is non-magical telepathy. Someone with psionic powers is trying to read your mind.
Wait, I'm a psionist. Wouldn't I feel this too?
I also have a mastery of
They're
thought.
not trying to read you. They're trying to read him.
We don't even
Wait
know
a minute.
what's happening.
We're all connected mentally.
Is that on right now?
Silver Threads is on.
So you can tell them about it,
Okay.
but it doesn't help with.
Well, can Eddie help me in this instance because he would be feeling it trying to pry my head into my head.
So I promise I'm playing by the rules.
That's fair.
Eddie cannot detect anything. There's nothing Eddie can do.
Fair enough. It looks like some type of mental detection or mind reading sort of thing. So,
Wonder why
Don't-
it targeted you specifically.
well, I'm thinking it's her. Just speculation based on the fact that I've been using some god powers, but
Yeah, but why
Sally?
you and not somebody with a
Roll a mental saving throw.
more accessible mind?
please fail.
I failed. It's all your fault. You cursed me, Lorian.
Eddie, you were digging the bones out.
Yeah.
What you find the deeper you get,
I needed to beat a 6, y'all, and I rolled a 4.
the deeper you get into the bones, the more they've broken into tiny pieces. Like on top, they're mostly bones and like some like actual like whole body parts. But the deeper you get, the more it's decayed bone. And as you pull it out, you start to get really deep, and it's basically sand. And below that, it's dust. And below that, it's been compacted into several inches of the floor. There has been so much bone being added to this room that it's literally like begun to,
Try not to breathe any of it in.
yeah.
So
dice
is
needs
his
a
body
timeout.
like buried?
His body, it is under stuff. Yeah, but he was up on a table, so he's not down where it's in the dust. But yeah, you're gonna have to move stuff to get to him or to any of the machines or anything. It's like when you guys opened the door, it was like a jar of snakes. The bones that came out, it was like,
What does it smell like?
oh, bad,
Decay.
real bad.
Just gross.
Because
nasty decay.
they're in like different stages of decay, and
They're in different stages of decay. Now, it's not as bad as it might be because the room has functions to like disinfect,
Well,
but they're overwhelmed.
can I at least make a path for the computers?
Yeah. I mean, you're doing that. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, well, see if you can turn the thing off at least.
Well, we're resolving this thing real quick. So you don't know who
I don't
or
know.
how. Okay.
I'm just curious as to maybe it'll help us out with, I don't know, figuring out the.
All right. Then yes, I would like to go take care of my room real quick.
All right, I'll just hang out back here, try to figure out without letting her in.
Okay. I am going to go into my room, my pocket dimension,
Okay.
and I'll go over the computers and examine them first.
And it is slow going to get in there.
Yeah. Even with the clear path, I'm sure it's crazy.
Yes. So you can get to a console eventually. what do you want to do?
I want to examine it on surface level first and see if there's anything altered about it, like everything mechanically has been changing or physically has been changed about it.
So there's a enormous amount of just wear and tear on all the components.
Makes sense.
They are self-repairing, so they're still functional, but it has been 2 million years since you activated the thing, and it survived the collapse of the multiverse in that time. And yeah, so you said surface level at first, so that's the main thing. There's alarms everywhere because of all the foreign material.
Yeah.
But the body has been protected by like a stasis field.
Good. Well, seems to be working fine here. In that case, I'll start accessing the computer for like logs and what's changed and all that stuff, or if the history of the room since I left it, basically.
Right. So it was fueled by magic. It was akin to like an unending flame spell that powered the machine. That's how you activated it. But the collapse of the multiverse altered the way magic functioned. That's one of the things that caused the black.
Makes
And
sense.
when that started happening, you see records of the machines activating like a failsafe to absorb magical energy from anywhere else that was within reach. The records basically only record inside the room, but based on what Scum said and what you see here, it seems pretty clear that the people who were guarding this place for you, the descendants of the descendants of the descendants, they were they kind of like it had been so long that they lost the direct knowledge of what you even were, and it just became basically like a religion. And so they started like putting people in here to have their life energy sapped to power the machine. Not in the pocket dimension, but right outside of it. And they would open the gate sometimes and let life energy get sucked in, and that's how they kept you alive. And then that period of time sort of ended with the rebirth of the universe. The machine started being able to power itself again. But there was a good long time there where people were basically being drained.
Yeah. Well, I imagine the repetitive bodies inside being killed probably powered them just fine.
That's exactly right. And as you... that's actually what I was about to say next, is that the way that it started powering itself again was by sucking Scum's life energy. There was this force, this repetitive, eternal force creating new Scums, and that's essentially what the machine was looking for, is just an endless magical source. You can look through, and there are sensors in the room. There's a lot of records. How much information you want to get on Scum's history depends on how much time you want to spend.
I actually want to download everything to my my device and my tablet and look over it later.
That's fine.
I also want to look around the room. Did I see if I left any artifacts that still exist? Anything that I can use? I'm sure back in the day I would have left like stuff in my body when I woke up, but yeah, after millions of years, who knows?
Yeah, so like the body has clothes on.
Yeah.
It was wearing robes. You notice the skin is grayed, probably as a result of just not having anyone living in there. What else do you think you would have left?
I probably would have left like basics, like probably a hacking device or another device, because I was a hacker back then, or maybe a
Magical
wand.
focus.
Yeah, magical focus. Maybe a copy of my grimoire, but I don't need that anymore because I'm up to date.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that wouldn't have lasted that long anyway. It's paper. Nothing I don't think I would have put anything crazy in here.
Yeah, I think you probably can find those things that you mentioned without any trouble. I would say any books or anything that you didn't take extra care to protect, destroyed, probably by Scum or just by the ages before Scum even got here.
I mean, because honestly, I never imagined in a million years that I would.
Long.
Yeah, take me this long.
It's like, you probably thought, maybe in 40 years.
Yeah.
You know?
So, I would say the only thing that might be of interest is a device, a hacking device that is from that previous age, if that's something that could have survived.
Yeah, I think you can find like a deck. Yeah.
A deck, okay. We can maybe discuss if that's any better than the current one I have.
I think it's the best one available.
Oh shit.
You were top tier.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take a top tier device. All right, and then I'll download everything. I'll make sure my body is. I'm gonna look up how much magical force is stored up after all this time to maybe get an estimate how long it'll last if I leave it here.
What, the dimension?
Yeah, well, the body and the dimension and everything.
It will last in perpetuity at this point, as long as the universe remains stable.
Yeah, I guess a million years of sucking out scums.
Right, yeah. And,
Great. I'm going to leave everything as is and come back outside the portal.
okay.
Everyone. Any developments out here?
Nope. Everything is all, what's the word? Copacetic here.
Yeah,
How do you know that word?
I learned it from Annan a while back.
I'm actually very surprised that you are able to remember that. I am trying to. I don't even know if I can reverse engineer silver thread to make it so that I can connect it to this invasive thought that's trying to enter my mind. Like, I don't know, find like a back way into it. So
I don't think you can do that.
damn it.
Eddie's wondering right now. So there's no other doors or rooms in this.
There is a, yeah, I mentioned it. There is a physical door, basically on the same wall where you guys opened up the Black Gate.
Oh, there's another door.
Yeah, there's like a physical real door.
All right. Well, Eddie's gonna check out that physical real door.
You see Scum peeing on it.
Say, do you know what's behind that door?
No, but this is the well of the goddess. So I was offering tribute.
What do you know about the goddess?
I know that she is powerful and we need to get her help or get help for her or something.
Oh,
That's what a coincidence, because I need help from her too. So I'm just gonna talk to her real quick.
To the goddess?
Mm-hmm.
You think she's in there?
Well, there's no other door here, so I'm gonna check.
onward we go then.
Yeah. He's gonna reach down and pick up another bone so he has one in each hand.
Do you maybe prefer a weapon, not bone?
Well, I used to have a laser pistol.
Laser pistol?
It broke.
Right, we don't have that, unfortunately. I have a knife.
It's not knives, they broke.
Wait. Are there like? Do you know what's inside that door?
You're asking about the one he was peeing on?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take out my light blade and just try to open the door.
Do you activate the light?
Well, is there any light in the room right now?
Just what you guys have. Yeah, the room in there is lit.
Is it showing the? Well, if there's no light towards this, I will turn on the.
There are
blade.
there are no light sources in the dungeon except what you guys would have brought with you, and you turned them off to get down the stairs. But then I think you probably would have turned them back on.
Okay. Well, now I'm gonna turn this on.
Yeah.
to
And then
go through.
there is also light
Bright
in
light.
his other dimensional room. That's
Yeah,
coming through.
and as I leave it, I am going to close it because I don't see any reason to keep it open.
Do you want to try and tell the computer to clean up all the fucking dead bodies?
Oh, you said it was already doing it, so I assume.
Well, it's disinfecting. But I think
yeah.
it kind of reached a state of equilibrium where it was like just keeping up. But now that you've ended the regurgitation of scums,
I would very much like it clean.
yeah,
Yes.
it can start the process.
All right, great.
To a degree, amazing that we found this place finally.
But really freaky shit, Asarius.
Some very freaky shit. What do you mean you had acolytes?
I mean, did you not understand what I created back then?
I'm just talking about the booby traps.
Oh, I guess that. I think I knew about it. I just didn't connect to how intense it would have been.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's in the past.
No, I had quite the following. Some would say some gods might have been jealous of the amount of followers I had.
Well,
What do I see in the other room?
It's actually just a hallway at first. All right, just shit.
Fucking with shit.
So, at first it's a hallway. If you guys start to go down it, it only goes about 40 feet. And then what you walk into is essentially a darkened underground forest. It looks like it's full of like twisted, dead, petrified trees, and it goes on farther than your light source's reach.
She definitely has a style. Also, sorry, I didn't mean to come off short.
no, it's fine. A lot's happening, so
Yeah, I'm trying to rush this along because this is a very uncomfortable place for me.
understandable. I'm going to with
Scum's coming with us?
Yeah.
Oh, does he not want to stay behind? And
No, because I did tell him that we can show him how to get out.
should we pick him up on the way out, or?
No.
Alright.
No.
It might be kind of dangerous if he comes with us. Yeah, possibly.
no, I'm not gonna spend my.
Do I see anything with my arcane form down this hallway?
At this point, I think your arcane eyes are going nuts. Like there's so much divine death magic just suffusing the place. You guys are in the heart of the most ancient temple.
I think a little bit out of discomfort, I'm going to turn to Scum and be like, just to talk, I guess. I suppose I owe you an apology. Your life would not have been what it was if I had not existed and had that pocket dimension down there.
You don't know about life in this way.
To be fair, I suppose your mother still would have thrown you down the well, either way.
Maybe not.
You,
I whispered, let's not make nice with the cannibal, you guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He makes me super uncomfortable.
What's a cannibal?
Cannibal.
Well, I guess if you eat yourself, I mean, he said he had food, but I didn't see any food in that room.
People eat dead things. There were dead me's.
Of course.
What else would I eat?
Absolutely. No judgment. No judgment here.
Oh, lots of judgment.
Self.
Just the judgment of people that drop dice when we're sitting at a table.
Honestly, at this point, if he doesn't drop a dice it's like a curse.
I didn't do it last week.
I did it last week.
Okay, so we were at least blessed.
Onward we go. I'm not getting really any.
By the way, True Fame, did the goddess build her temple around your body?
No. I think... No, well, the way I would understand it is I put it in here because I wanted it where she would least expect it, and that would be right under her nose.
So when you put that thing there, Avon wasn't even a goddess yet.
Oh, there
It
you
was
go.
a million years before she
Never
became a
mind.
goddess.
Huh.
Coincidence.
Yeah, I don't think anyone here could know, but just out of character, the reason that this is the oldest temple to Avon is because this is the well she peed in.
Yeah.
the fact that Asarius' body was down there wasn't related. There probably is some relation to the fact that the reason Avin peed in the well was that there was a hive of mind flayers living in it at the time. Mind flayers and deep ones.
Yeah. So were they there when I built my? Okay.
No, there wasn't even a well.
Oh yeah.
It was just a hole. It was just a cave, a hole in the ground when you did that.
I suppose technically, the alignment of things may have changed too over time.
Wow, that's quite the coincidence.
It is indeed.
So what are you going to do with that body? I mean, you have one here. Is it so that's just going to be an internal backup or something?
Yeah.
Like if you die, will you wake up in that room?
Not quite.
Are you familiar with the term lich?
Yes, I am.
Is he a zombie?
I'm not.
No.
No, this is not a backup body that I can just use if I die. It's more of a replacement if this body is
All right, I'm just saying,
damaged.
you were keeping me in check. I'm just keeping you in check as well.
Some people say potato, others say potato.
Well, if I die right now, I'm dead. I'm not gonna go to that body.
I have a way to transfer your soul into that body.
Great.
I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry, I have...
It's nice to know there's another person who can do it, just in case I'm incapable for some reason.
Yeah, I have Abe just rattling around in my head every now and again. All that to say, dead trees, dead leaves, and a dead goddess ahead of our road. I'm gonna see if I can connect it to the trees and see if I can get her whereabouts. I'll be right back. And I go to one of the trees.
Don't go too far.
I'm like, are you going to wake them up?
No.
Zombie trees.
No,
Zombie trees.
No, zombie trees. I'm just going to speak to them in a way that might
Wake
help
them.
us.
Zombie trees.
Speak to the trees.
Yeah, I stoop down to a tree where it has its roots coming out, all gnarled and bent and rotted. I'm gonna connect my tendrils of night into it, so the shimmering white with music ever so softly playing bleeds into the tree and connects into its roots. And you know what? Fuck it. Bearer of the name. I am going to this writ I will call Among the Dead Ones.
Okay.
To connect to this plane of existence.
You reach into the tree and you find yourself, as you probably could have expected, connected to all of the trees in here and beyond them, to all of the trees everywhere. And there is something else in there with you.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I know you're probably very angry. We are here to help.
Help what?
You.
Do I seem like someone needs your help?
Gods have been left unchecked for quite some time, yourself included, and because of you and you specifically, things have happened. So, yeah, you need some help.
What is it that you think I have done?
You were born human.
I was not human.
Right.
I was Shadar Kai. We were the servants of the queen. Now I am the queen.
Right, human adjacent, I suppose, in that your lineage still connects to that which can be tainted by destiny. Yeah, I understand, but it's because of you that the gods were what they are, compromised.
I have no idea what you mean, Lorian.
Please just show yourself.
All right. You have a vision within the darkness of the night sky with no stars in it. As all the light from where the stars would have been congeals into the shape of a woman with antlers on her head.
Still connected, not in front of us? Or...
Only you see this. You see it through
Caught
your
it.
telepathic connection in the trees.
Oh, hello.
I think the rest of you can feel her presence. You've been feeling it since you were on the stairs, really. But it's getting stronger.
Not for nothing, but I think I take a lot of inspiration from you.
You made me a promise.
Right, yes.
Have you kept your word?
I actually have. I have not raised a single dead.
Explain to me the man with the bones.
The man with the bones. If you're referring to Eddie Bones, he has not died. He has been a great healer to us. If you're talking about the one that is self-proclaimed scum, I genuinely cannot explain to you that.
He was not here.
Correct.
And then you came, and now there are 182 million copies of his corpse.
It's not my fault. It's not me. I swear to that. It's There's
your army.
It is. You know what? It is me. It's my fault. I'm so sorry. I wanted to build an army to fight against you. You're right. You caught me. I did not keep my promise, and to be honest, I thought better of it. I let go of those. Scum is still here. I'm sorry. I did something irreversible. Abe and his necromancy. I can't control it sometimes. He exists. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm sorry.
You're a bad liar.
What is my tell?
We can't see her, right?
You could if Lorian uses the silver threads to connect you.
We are all connected.
Yeah.
So you guys are seeing this vision. You guys can't. You guys can talk to my brain about
You
it.
can transmit it to them.
But
yeah.
but I can't see her like physically.
No, she's not. She has not taken form physically here.
Yeah. So you have heard me lying. Right. Sorry. A lot of people say that I lie. What do you mean when I'm lying? Because I'm not lying.
You talk too much when you lie.
Oh.
And it's your right eyebrow. It twitches a little.
But you have convinced me that you are not responsible for the scum.
You will be a lot angrier if I tell you the truth. So you'll just have to sit with a lie and be angry at me. I can take that. Were you always this way when you were just mortal?
Can you ask her to come and talk to us, like, man, face to face?
That's what I'm trying to do, buddy.
Trying to bait her out.
Were you always this cruel and cold and separate from everyone when you were mortal?
Yes,
So you never actually faced your problems head on?
I did.
Really?
Killed most of them, and the ones that I couldn't kill, Throck killed.
Right. But we're still standing.
Are you a problem?
We might be if you're not out here.
You come to my house and threaten me with your puny godling abilities.
You have no idea what I've become.
You have no idea.
Just say we wanted to invite her to tea.
Yeah, like, can you just tell her that we want to talk?
I can hear you, Eddie Bones. The trees in the room bend towards each other, and the upper branches intertwine and take the form of Oven's head with the deer mask on. And in this dark room, you see it as a darker silhouette looking down at you with glowing green eyes. It looked at you and says, "You wanted me, here I am."
Do I see destiny in my eyes?
So the problem is, this is an avatar.
Yeah.
She's not really here.
Do I see a line, like, going somewhere?
I'm trying to decide how you would. I think not, because even if you
Arcane
could,
form.
yeah, even if you could see such a thing with like arcane form or something, the magic is all throughout this place. And if what you're asking is she physically here somewhere, and I can see a thread from that to where
Yeah.
she is, I don't think she's even on this plane of existence.
But can I get a sense that Destiny's talking through her?
You'd have no way of knowing. If you could see her physical body, yes to all of that, but she's not here. She's here in spirit, you know?
Well, Eddie's just gonna straighten up and say, "Hey, we didn't come here for a fight. We just wanted to talk."
Talk.
Yeah.
Talk.
Okay. Straight up, there's something bad about you right now, and I want to help you.
What is bad about me?
It's this thing called Destiny. It infected Throck and the Chaos Kid, and I just cured them. So, you're next.
You're a friend of Throck and Zalen.
Yeah. Man, I should have brought Zalen with me, but
Really shouldn't have.
well, you
He
don't
married my sister.
say what?
He married my sister
Raylan did?
a long time ago.
I think the significance
Are you?
is lost on me.
Was that not a good thing?
I guess it was fine.
Wait, how long ago was this?
A couple of million years.
So it's taking you 1,000,000 years to get over it?
I'm not really someone who gets over it.
I see.
We see that.
But yeah, you're in trouble, and we just want to help.
What can threaten me?
Destiny.
What is that?
It's something this guy made, and it's been like corrupting everything. And
You. I tried to release you from your curse the proper way. Yet here you are, still around.
Well, you shouldn't have given me a punishment that kept me alive.
I didn't.
Well, no, you didn't.
You recall, I was the one who let you out of your cage.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that.
Well,
Braun was his name?
you remember him.
How could I not?
His real name was Squeak.
We're having fun. This is good.
I'm sure you can feel this destiny in the air, right? I'm sure you're not completely ignorant to it, right?
I don't know what it is. Are you done?
It's a thing that has infected a lot of people human Shadowkai, anything human related.
Did you not notice anything weird with Throck or the kid?
They were always weird.
Well, weirder.
You do know of the bind stones.
Yes. This one made them.
Well,
And destiny perverted them.
Destiny came from the bind stones, became an intelligent being, and
Through you.
before your ascension to goddesshood, your majesty, Destiny had infected your being with its nanites, and through your ascension became part of you, or is part of you, or gained sentience.
As you are looking up at this visage made of tree branches, these glowing green eyes in the eye sockets, the green flickers and turns red.
Both of them?
Yeah, and there's Destiny.
Do I see it?
Everyone sees it.
Well, do I feel Destiny now?
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah, I think you can feel his presence, yeah. He says, "What do you hope to gain? I will just erase her memory again."
We hope to just get rid of you, to be honest.
He is on my side.
I think she's on her own side.
She is me.
By choice, I'm sure.
Have you heard, you're familiar with parasites?
Very entertaining.
Very entertaining, absolutely, indeed. And you know what? You remind me of that.
Here's the thing, I don't think she chose you. If she chose you, it'd be a whole nother story, wouldn't it? Why don't you release her and have her choose you?
She didn't choose me any more than I chose her. We have always been together.
So here's the deal. We're gonna come get you. You can try to send her to stop us right now if you want, but that's not gonna help.
You really don't understand. Do you? I control the goddess of death.
Mm-hmm.
I
One of
could
them.
snuff all of you out right now.
Then why don't you?
Maybe I will.
I feel like you've been keeping us alive this whole time
That's good.
for some reason.
It is because I do not want to kill you. Don't you understand? I want harmony for all, including you.
Yeah, I've heard these lies
Again and
before.
again, you try to pick a fight. You should just join me.
Harmony? Is that what you call what was happening with the council?
Stripping away the free choice of those in existence is not harmony. That's a false ideology. That's removing what makes us what we are.
Remember, I created you originally to bring free choice, or to earn free choice for everybody.
Oh, you didn't. You keep saying that. That's the opposite of what I am.
That's not what I created you for.
You created the bind stones to trap gods. You created me to force people to put gods in the bind stones.
Yes.
You created me to take away choice in order to achieve the goal of safety for all.
A new initiative has started, though. You haven't caught up on that?
You're still twisting the purpose, the ultimate end. I know the means ended up failing, and I regret that.
I think it is you that is twisting the purpose.
I mean, what... Honestly, Destiny, where do you think this is going to end? You think we're going to just keep talking like this and we're just going to be like, oh, what? You know what? You're right. You've been right this whole time. Let us just enslave the entire universe and just do everything that you say. You think...
Good idea.
But we're not going to do that.
Yeah, we're
So-
not going
so-
to.
so-
And tendrils of night explode from the ground and wrap around the goddess of death. Eddie, it's your turn.
Well, I'm going to try to...
We don't have
It's just tree branches.
It's tree branches. We don't have physical contact.
Yeah, it's not.
snap,
It's,
it
it's
is
not.
the street
Yeah, it's not her.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's not her. But you won't be able to kill us with just this little tree. So why don't you bring out the big guns already?
Or are you too much of a coward?
He might not want to sacrifice his
This could
queen.
go very, very wrong, Sally whispers in the mind blink.
And I respond, I know, and I regret saying what I just did.
No, you were on the right track to bait her out from the beginning.
Everyone make a mental saving throw.
Oh God. Remember, Legates.
Is this a spell?
I am a mastery of thought. I don't know if that will affect it.
I saved 15.
A mental saving throw.
Yo,
12.
no fucking way.
You know what? Legate
Yes.
impunity, I will immediately re-roll a failed saving
You got
throw.
a fucking natural 1.
Here, roll this one.
Nothing can help
This
you
one
roll
is
better.
this one is another dunce
You
one.
tried so many things.
It's a 2. Better than 1.
It is better.
Oh man.
You know what? I think this dice roller is now the dunce.
Shoot, I can give you another turn, and I can make enemies redo rolls. I don't know if I can help you redo a roll.
I just am curious. Yeah.
You rolled a 10.
You know what, Sally? I do have one free reroll.
How many coins is this?
For anyone?
A lot.
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one free reroll.
Okay.
You don't waste it.
No, this is a pretty.
I think this is death if we fail.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it because
One more time,
yeah.
One more time.
everyone.
One last time. Okay. Hey.
Barely
Everyone
enough.
passed?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna say I don't need to roll because of my immaculate mind.
Read that to me again.
So immaculate mind, you are impervious to unwanted mind affecting or mind reading spells or magical effects, and you automatically see through illusions and magical invisibility. Note this applies to all such magical effects, not merely spells.
There's no magic involved. I already told him.
Is
Yeah.
it psychic?
Non-magical psionic ability. Yeah.
Then I'm also
Psionic versus psionic.
yeah.
That fell out, maybe?
Yeah, wouldn't I be able to fight that too?
If
'Cause
that's what the
That's
saving
what it says. Yeah.
I mean, you have pretty good saving score.
Unless you roll a 4, a 1, and then a 2.
Problem is, your psionics go towards precognition
I feel like-
and biopsionics. You don't have any telepathic stuff.
Alan just doesn't want to roll.
If you have an ability that applies, I'll let you use it, but I don't think you do.
Depending on what you're doing, because we'll see it with this off. But if I have time, I would like to try to use my new device to see if I can trace the signal from where she's coming, or where he's coming from Destiny. I don't even know if that's an ability I can do technically.
What device? Like your new
My new deck, yeah.
I don't think your deck can detect psionics.
No, oh no. I mean, like actually him.
Oh yeah, we can do that too.
Yeah.
All right, so my current mental save is
Should be pretty low. It should be under 10.
it's my level minus wisdom and charisma, both of them.
Whatever's the better.
So what's the current one for a level? Because it's 16 minus my level,
It's 10.
6, minus 6.
Yeah,
So yours should be
No,
around 6.
Your 10th
Yeah.
level.
but does it count my legged levels?
No,
No.
there's no such. The legged writs aren't levels. Yeah.
All right,
So
so
it's
So it's
16 minus
so it'll be
your
6.
level, so 6 minus whatever your highest score between wisdom and charisma is.
No, those both are 0.
Okay, so 6. You just have to roll 6 or higher dice. As long as you're not
oh
giving
shit, my intelligence is 5.
Hey, this is my special talent and my special skill. Just like always driving in the slow lane.
I pass.
So everyone passes. Sally One-Eye just barely.
It's yeah. Don't drink and roll, friends.
Can I, since I'm a psychic, do I know what was about to happen?
Again, I promise I'm playing by the rules. You don't. But you do know that something was about to happen. Something was trying to... Well, I'll tell you this. Something was trying to suppress cognition. That's the name of the ability that was being used on you guys. Someone was trying to make you not think about something.
And can I... And what about the source of this attack?
Yeah, that's what you can't know.
I can't know the source.
You can't.
But he was trying to suppress us from thinking about
All right, well, that's his turn. Can we attack?
Attack what?
You wanted to try and track Destiny from here. I think you can't.
I was gonna say I don't think. The more I think about it, yeah.
Yeah, it's Oven's power that's reaching
Yeah,
in here.
yeah, that's fine.
But can we track Oven from here?
However, can I use my version of whatever his thing is called?
We didn't bring a fucking stone.
Applied mastery, using mastery of thought to sort of do my own writ to track the psionic trail.
Did we?
Let me look up mastery.
We could retcon it using Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie, can we retcon that we brought a stone?
That we brought a stone?
Yes.
Blind stone.
Mastery of thought, just like mastery of energy and mastery
Wait,
of
we
technology.
didn't bring a blind stone?
It cuts down the cost of things.
It cuts down
you
the
don't
cost
want to?
But
We
my
do.
skill applied mastery allows me to create in the moment, like his
Yeah, because I can
thing
do
would
sense
be
need.
one
and
per
bring the
session,
blind stone.
a magic
Well, let's just do
related
what he does
to any of
first.
those categories.
Uh-huh.
So applied mastery is what you want to look up, and then thought, of course, is anything mental related.
Yeah, this is a lot like Bearer of the Name.
Bear name, yeah.
Okay, in fact, it's better because if you have more than one mastery.
Yep.
Okay. So tell me exactly what you want to do.
I would like to combine mastery of thought and tech, if I can, if I need to, and try to trace either. I mean, we can't trace Destiny, but I want to try. I want to try to find Oven.
Okay, you know for sure. I'll give you this for free because you and Eddie both had your arcane sight up.
Yeah.
You know she's not physically here on this plane of existence.
Yep.
Or if she is, she's nowhere near this well. So if you want to use that very cool ability to do something else other than find her, like maybe bring her here, maybe open a door to where she is.
I don't have teleportation. That isn't different. That's space. But
Can we open up a door?
well, no, but you have mastery of thought, so maybe you could get her to do it.
yeah,
Or
can I bypass Destiny and convince her, or actually influence her to come to us?
because it's Oven.
Yes, I know it's.
She's so
insane.
powerful.
But this is also an
I'm gonna
insane
make
ability.
you roll. Yeah, it's an insane ability against an insane deity. So
Incredible job.
I think for the first time ever in this body, my eyes are like full on glowing. In what am I rolling? Sorry, magic.
I'm going to actually have you roll off against her.
Okay,
Ooh.
so that
Roll off.
that's a D20.
No, 2d6. You're going to do magic
Okay.
plus intelligence.
Yep. Let's go. Not bad. Not bad. 8 on the dice plus 5.
I rolled 3 on the dice. You win.
Whoa!
I gave her a big modifier.
Yeah.
But it was still 5.
Great.
It was still 8 total.
Excellent.
So-
if I needed to, I would have used another spell to roll again. But
So you put this idea into Oven's head to just come here.
yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use Darrow against her too.
Ooh, how so?
God, knowing Oven. Because I know Oven a little bit,
Yeah.
and I'm going to just give an image of me slicing Darrow's throat.
That doesn't go well for you.
I know.
Oh.
But I don't know what other emotions to play to with her. That's the only one I can play to.
Something's getting ominous.
Good one. Good one.
Venice.
You're on one tonight.
The trees let go of each other.
Prepare yourselves.
This incredible sense of presence that you've had from her the whole time intensifies as darkness itself opens up and a greater darkness steps through it. You've seen her in person before. That was an avatar. It was giant, right? It was 40 feet tall or whatever. What steps through is a humanoid woman wearing leathers, fur, the deer skull mask, holding a scythe. She comes in, and even though she's physically smaller, the presence of her is so much greater than it was the last time you met. She comes in and walks right up to you. The eyes still red.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna run towards her.
I unleash the tendrils of night as they wrap to restrain her.
Sally immediately
And-
pees her pants.
You have got P left?
I rolled a 3.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Are we rolling initiative?
What do you do?
I'm just looking straight in her eyes, and I'm like,
Okay.
miss me?
So, 3 of you are not able to accomplish the things you just said.
Oh,
You're
I win!
You can pee your pants all you want. You run towards her and immediately get knocked back by an invisible force. Your tendrils fucking break immediately as soon as they come out of the ground, and you try to meet her gaze and collapse like a puddle of jelly.
Shit.
This isn't working like we thought it was.
Do I see?
It worked exactly the way I thought it would.
Yep,
I missed this.
you just have to get to her.
Okay, so
I'm
Do
going
we want
to
to do
do.
initiative so we can, or how do we want to do
Yeah,
this?
we'll do it now.
Okay.
is that like a surprise round?
Oh,
Kind of. The thing is,
Because otherwise, I'm just going to freeze time right now.
Yeah.
okay, interesting. The thing is, she's beyond even having a stat line. Like she's
Yeah.
so
shit,
incredibly
yeah.
powerful.
yeah. Okay.
Well, we're
I'm
gonna
nervous.
But I'm gonna roll for her.
we're gonna test that against 4-leggeds.
Yeah, 4-legged.
Versus a
Just-
fully awakened god.
All you guys need to do is let me be able to.
That's
touch
what.
her,
That's
so.
what I was trying.
All right, so she got 7.
8.
Wait, what do we roll for that? It's a D8, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 5.
D8 plus your dex.
D8 plus dex, which is 0. 8! Oh my god!
Let's fucking.
Oh, I
let's
needed
go.
that. I needed that.
Oh, damn it! I'm gonna be last.
I'm
Shit.
buffing people, so maybe I go first.
You
What
got
was
8 too?
yours?
I got 2.
I got 8 as well.
Okay.
I got 2.
I had to get 8 on the dice. I have no bonus.
Yeah.
And
Oh god, that changes. That will hopefully
Yeah.
change the outcome.
Yeah, don't forget about scum.
oh, I didn't.
Okay.
I had to get that one.
All right.
Initiative.
We're gonna beat a goddess.
So, and the room is like open, right?
Yeah, it's in a giant cavern, but you're in a forest basically.
Right, Lorian?
So there's trees and stuff to hide behind.
As soon
She breaks it.
as the tendrils of night break, I have the white and black songs of what makes them form over to me as immediately this song erupts from my body. War song. Commit effort for the day as an on-turn action to bolster your enemies within earshot. They gain +3 for 8 rounds to hits, saving throws, damage, including shock. And I am going to cast Resounding Temporal Echo to give 10 targets an extra main action for
Nice. Nice.
4. Oh wait, 1d4. Yeah, 4 rounds and I get that much amount in system strain. Okay, so that immediately.
4 rounds, you say?
Yeah, for 4 rounds.
Great.
I'll mark it as well.
Okay.
So you see temporal echoes of you as though it's like a sound wave reverberating, kind of just echoing off of your body, kind of just supercharging you. And with my next round, or with my next action, immediately have the blade out, and I'm going to attempt to run towards her. I know that I probably can't. Can I get to her?
So when you do your first action and
Yeah.
you put this temporal echo thing on everyone, 2 more Ovens step out from the one that was there before. There's now 3 of her.
Oh shit.
Mirror image.
Yeah. Okay. Can I get to her?
Roll exert. Plus, yeah.
Well, this is terrible. Cool. All right. Never mind. Nope, I can't get to her. So I'm just running towards her right now. Sword out, ready to do all my cool sword shit. But we have what we have. So don't forget your +3s.
Extra actions.
And then and your extra action.
Asarius.
Yeah, under the strain, I'm still trying to look up at her. And, oh man, I don't even know what to say. Oh, under different circumstances, I feel like we could have been friends. And I am going to, I think I'm just going to, I'm going to freeze time for everyone on our team, or for everyone that's not on our team. The whole world, all of the universe, for 4 + 1 rounds, so 5 rounds.
Let's go.
She's gonna roll against you again on it.
Okay. Magic
So
again?
magic plus intelligence. That's a spell, right?
Yes. Oh, that's terrible. 5 on the dice, so 10 total.
She actually got 11. So you
Coin.
freeze time for everyone
Coin.
except you guys and her.
Oh, can I do coin?
He said coin.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I will take a coin.
Do we have to meet or beat?
You have to beat.
3.
Yeah.
Worth it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. This is all I need to.
If we get, if she gets any inertia on us, we're screwed.
Eddie, have you turned on your sight to see
Yeah.
altered things?
Yeah. It was turned on since
Scum.
Scum.
I said I wasn't gonna. Well, you had your magic eyes, but you remember you have to ask specifically, and I don't think you've asked yet about Oven.
Well,
If you
Yeah,
saw
it-
anything.
well, as soon as I saw Oven, the tree Oven,
Right, you
I had
asked
it on.
then.
Yeah.
I don't think you've asked. Let's save it for your turn, but
Okay.
I don't think you've asked since
Well,
she actually.
I'm gonna turn it on as soon as my turn comes.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a ripple of time out from me.
You got 2
Stops
extra.
That was
everything.
one action.
Yeah. So second action, taking my new device, my new deck, and I'm gonna plug it into her, and or like slap it on her. It's not plug in, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi?
Connect, Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to connect to Destiny through her if I can,
And disable.
like I'm gonna hit scan. Not scan. What do I have? Analyze. If you allow me to use program as a
Well, you're trying to connect to nanites, so yeah,
or I can do machine or program.
either one.
Yeah. Okay. Program. Analyze. Trying to pull information from Destiny and the connection. However, because we cannot actually interact with the frozen time, it will not work until the time's unfrozen.
Okay.
So I'm going to leave the deck and back up.
Okay.
I'm leaving the program running, basically.
Okay.
For 4
Yeah.
rounds.
Yes. So I walk away. I walk back from her as far as I can, which is
There's 3 of her.
yes. Oh yeah. So I don't even know if I got the right one. I mean, I did the one in front of me, so I guess it's up to chance. I guess.
2 of the 3 break out of your time freeze.
Ooh.
So that is both of their first action.
Great. Should we figure out if it's the one that, or is that later?
The one that's still frozen is the one that was looking at you.
Okay, that's the one I.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Wait, these guys have. She has 2 actions too.
You can match anything you can do.
Okay.
Alright, so I use a
Shit.
spell.
Fuck.
And there's 3 of them.
Yeah.
So their first action was to break out of time freeze. One of them will turn her gaze to Sally One Eye. You immediately pee yourself again.
I'm dehydrated at this point now.
You're
Where
actually
did that
not.
even come back?
That's what she did. She hydrated you so you could pee yourself again.
Like, as your most loyal devotee, this is in honor of you, my goddess.
You will fertilize my forest.
Oh, where did that? I mean,
And then
Well, they're already dead, though.
the other oven turns towards.
Wait, that's all she's gonna do?
That's all the one is going to do.
Oh, okay.
that's one of them.
She's going to turn towards. I'm going to roll. Odds it's Eddie. Evens it.
I'll take it.
No, you're not on the list. One of them's already looking at you.
That's true.
So it's Lorian.
Yep.
She's going to swing a side that you roll a physical save.
Physical save.
So she's just swinging the side.
Yep.
Save.
Okay. Then you're going to take half of whatever I roll.
Okay. So.
You've never been so lucky in your life. I rolled a 10, so you take 5.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I rolled 10 on a percentile.
Oh my god. That could have one-shot you.
I still act like it was the worst thing I've ever felt in my life. It hurts.
Yes.
What was I going to do? Oh, roll a mental save.
You were gonna let us go.
I pass.
Wow.
Really?
2 in a row.
Something attacked your mind.
Again?
It's your turn.
I don't think I even felt the first one, really. Oh, it's not Scum's turn?
It's your turn.
So I look at her and I go, please, please come to your true self. This is not you. And even though I'm peeing myself, I'm going to shoot.
Who?
Oh.
The one that is going after Lorian.
Oh, not the one after you?
Okay.
Not the one after me.
Wow.
Roll it.
She can at least dispel.
And quick
one of them.
question, are her hit dice equal to ours?
So much more than yours.
So much more than mine. Okay. Right. Oh wait, that is it. I rolled an 11 plus. Sorry, I should have this memorized.
You might want to use something that just
7,
makes you-
21, 24 to hit.
Valuable information, though.
25 actually.
You know you hit because it bounces off her. There's a spark, Superman style.
Interesting.
It flies off in some other direction.
So was it a hit like a hit, or was it like a miss hit?
The bullet impacted her and did no damage.
Okay.
That was your one action. You have 2.
I am going to run up to her, try to block her view on Lorian, and just hug her.
Hmm.
I'm like, please accept my service. I really don't want to do this.
Then don't. Roll a physical save.
Please don't die right now.
Turns into mist.
I missed. Wait, hold on. Physical save, Constitution. Shoot, I miss.
Oh no.
It was an evasion.
What's the rules for instant death again?
You're dead.
No.
I
No.
dead.
Add to
I died.
prudentially transient abdication of life. I cast it, and she is now not dead. but she is not awake either.
That just saves him from death, right?
Yeah.
So you go to try to hug Oven, and you turn into black smoke and just die, but he puts you back together.
Yeah, I cast a spell
I feel
that
like Nightcrawler.
wraps the smoke in and
Nice.
brings it back into the form of your body, which will fall to the ground. I forget exactly how it works. I think you wake up after a certain amount of time, unless we heal you. I can look it up in a second. If you want to continue.
Don't do this at home,
Yeah,
kids.
look it up for me. I'll continue with
Don't
what
hug
Eddie
a death goddess.
Quick.
I wasn't planning on using that, so that's why I stuttered over. I'm like, oh, I got it.
No, that's great. That's the first.
Instant action, but I only get one instant action per round, right? So,
Yeah.
No, actually, we looked that up recently. You get as many as you.
oh, thank God, because
Yeah.
I was hoping to.
And
do
then I
something else.
yell, "Ha! I rubbed all my pee on you."
You never made contact with her.
Even
Damn
in,
it.
She really doesn't like being touched.
at the same round. I target
Really
you.
not a fan of hugs.
I know.
No, like in character.
I know.
I know.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. That's why your eyes went so wide.
Yeah,
I was
I was
like, oh
like,
God.
that is the worst thing you could do. Eddie?
Daro was like with her, and he probably hugged her.
Real quick. Real quick.
Good to know.
Real quick. Asarius, have in the past. I need some information. Real quick.
You got silver thread, though, so you can get it.
Asarius, in the past, have you ever told me how the bind stones work?
Stand by 1 second.
Okay.
Up to 2 hours later, so after all of that, she's basically dead as far as everyone's concerned. And even Oven, according to the spell, even like Oven would consider her dead still.
Okay.
But up to 2 hours later, so they are dead to all mundane or magical examination. Yeah, so she's
Damn it.
she's
Out
dead,
of the fight.
So you guys just saw Sally when I died.
and I'm the only one that knows that she's alive still.
Sally!
And what's the rest of it say?
This is up to 2 hours later, however, at the target's discretion, the various remains, so she's still a cloud of mist, the target flow back together and restore their body with 2 hit points per caster level, so 20 total, and 2 additional system strain points gained. If the
Nice.
target's remains are intentionally scattered widely, which, you know,
I think there was time.
yeah,
Okay. So she'll come back in 2 hours?
As a ghost? Please
No,
don't
no.
kill
Well,
me.
she'll come. He has up to 2 hours to bring her back. So
no,
he could do it on his next turn.
target's discretion.
Oh, at your
Yeah.
discretion.
Oh.
So your
you- so
discretion,
you
you
can-
can come back with 20 hit points.
So you can come back next
Oh.
round if you want.
There are ways of preventing it from working, which is, of course, scattered widely, fully incinerated, or eaten. If she was eaten, you could have been eaten.
All right. Now he asked, "Have you ever told Eddie how the bind stones?"
In the past. At any time.
Shit, I can't remember.
Well, but I mean...
Like, as a player, I cannot remember if I told
Like
you.
out of like off camera.
I mean, like
What'd you do?
off camera during downtime. Have we ever sat down and you ever told the party how
Yeah,
the
we-
bind stones work?
We've definitely talked through everything.
It-
How detailed I went.
Yeah, I think it depends on what specific information you would want to know, because I think if he were to like tell you all the ins and outs of the technology and the magic
Yeah.
and stuff, I don't think Eddie would even
I
understand.
wouldn't have just told you out of the blue.
But did you ever tell me how it works? Like, do you just throw it at a god and it just happens?
Oh,
Oh, like how to activate it?
Yeah.
I'm sure I would have gone over that, which is not throwing
Yeah,
out a
so-
god. It's not a Pokeball.
How does it work?
I catch you.
So how does it work again?
the way it normally works is you have to bring a depowered god to the stone, and then
Yeah.
when they touch it, they automatically get sucked in.
Yeah.
That's
But
what
that-
almost happened to him.
It could be a Pokeball if Oven were already murdered and reborn as a regular human again.
Yeah. You know enough about his plan that like there's
For the
no way a
skeleton army.
bind stone will work on all
Baby.
like this.
Yeah.
You have to kill her by first stripping away all her followers, which would depower her. Then she dies, which probably only another god could accomplish.
Or
Then she's reborn as a mortal, and then you can trap her in the box.
yeah, and the only other option would be to completely remove all her power so she has nothing, even just temporarily, which I don't think we can do.
The only known way to remove a god's power is to strip them of worshippers.
Yeah. So I could just nuke the whole planet and
Yeah.
then we're done.
But you said before, Eddie, that you were going to activate your vision to see if he has been altered from her.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do, and I should be able to see the real one, if it's the one with Destiny.
They're all the real ones. They're all. She's in 3 places at once.
So these copies are like full-on copies. They're not illusions.
Yeah. She has the ability to be in 3 places at once. She's probably in more places than this. But yes, you activate it, and when you look at her, you see not 1, but 2 alterations from her natural state. One of them you recognize as Destiny, and the other one you're not sure what it is. It's something much more primal.
Did you say primal?
Yeah.
And this is on all 3 of them?
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, maybe if I get one, it might take out the others. One is still frozen, so I'm going to go for that one first. So Eddie's going to run towards the one that's frozen and try to pull the Destiny out, at least,
Okay.
of that one.
I'm going to say just roll a luck save to see if you do so without one of the other 2 stopping you.
Okay.
So this should also be 6.
Yeah, it's 6. Whew. 8 on the die.
You roll so much better than I do.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
barely, yeah. I mean, everyone rolls there. Literally everyone.
So I make it to her.
You make it to her.
And I'm gonna
Wheaton.
and like we discussed before, usually the way it works, I would have to use all my system strain, but there's no way I would have enough for
No,
a god.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna use Bear the Name to make it the opposite, where she has to use all her system strain. So
Oh.
You got in there. I'm gonna say you can grab it.
Time stopped. It will not activate until she's free.
Oh, on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, and that's 4 rounds.
Okay,
That's
wait.
5 more rounds. Well, this round plus 4.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if I knew that, can I retcon that I do one of the ones that are not frozen?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we cannot interact with anything
Yeah.
frozen in time.
I'll do the one that just obliterated
Sally.
Sally, because I think maybe Eddie thinks that she's dead.
Because I'm just,
Yeah, you would.
I'm
So-
just
so-
a gray ash, right?
So
Yeah, you got.
so Eddie literally just saw her get obliterated, and Eddie comes from behind and just tries to grab the Destiny out of her.
Okay.
And I do the opposite Bear the Name.
So yeah, you're gonna grab the Destiny from like through her ribs from behind, I imagine. I'm gonna say you have to remain in contact with her for a full round until your next turn starts in order for this to work. Her head spins backwards and looks at you. She still has the mask on. You do the second action if there's
Yes.
anything you want to do. You spent your first one just starting this thing.
Kick her in the shin.
You know what? That was a +3 for also saves that you gave us, Lorian.
Yes.
Shoot. Then I probably didn't have to die.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's not retcon it. You're already-
Yeah.
I died.
You're already able to come back at your
It just only cost me a spell slot,
yeah.
which I'm already down to not many.
If you want to just bypass your second action, you don't have to do anything.
Can I hold the action?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to hold the action. Yeah, I want to hold the action in case she attacks me. I got something planned.
Okay. And we will, with that being the end of the round and with Eddie being in contact with
wow.
Alvin, we're going to take our break. You're going to hold your action for 10 minutes.
What?
We'll see everyone back here
Can't hold a break that
in
long.
around 10 minutes.
Sally can come back as like a sick attack. 'Cause-
I could. But I realized I didn't have to die.
Yo.
Welcome back.
Hello.
So we won the fight. We just forgot to hit record.
Yeah, sorry, we forgot to come back from break. Phase 1, the universe is saved. Campaign 3.
Great.
Yeah. I died, didn't realize I didn't have to die.
Hello, everyone. This is my new voice.
God.
Ah, yes. I'm the same character, though.
You lost.
Still
some
alive.
parts.
It's Lorian.
Hey, guys, it's Lord.
He just sucked up some helium.
So, when last we left off, Eddie
Yikes.
Bones had just gotten his hands on the Destiny infection inside of the Goddess of Death oven.
Which must feel crazy.
It is insane.
Yeah.
And you held an action. But now it's Lorian's turn.
Right. Well,
Oh
first,
shit. Let me see the Stars book real quick.
The which one?
Stars
here.
book.
Go ahead. I'll give him the booklet. Go
Oh,
ahead.
you have
take it.
two?
No, it's the cities.
Oh, okay.
I'm done with cities for now, if you care.
Go ahead, Lorian.
first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to do enfeebling wave. They need to roll a physical save. If they pass, it's just for this turn. Their movement is half, and they must make all attacks and damage rolls at disadvantage.
It's just for this turn.
God. Okay. The next
No,
thing.
I'll get if I roll a 1.
Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Just
20 and 19.
all right. That's fine. It's just for this turn. Okay. And for my next trick, when I see that it just kind of bounces off her, still kind of slowing her down, but still doing what she does.
And what is half of infinity?
Yeah, I just go. You're gonna be so mad at me. I go to touch the ground
Oh boy.
as the tendrils of night kind of reach up and touch my hands as I feel the countless dead that are buried beneath. Specifically, looking to scum. Well, first of all, are there any dead in this area?
No, you came through a door and down a hallway. They're all 100.
So
100 yards away.
none around us. Just
No.
scum.
Just scum. Who's definitely not dead.
Okay.
In case you were thinking there were shenanigans there. He's fully an alive person.
Taking all the system strain in my body, I'm going to raise all of their corpses to life.
How
They
many
only
can
have
you
1 HP. Technically, I can do double my character level.
do? Okay. Which is
However,
make it 20.
oh shit, I already did bearer of the name. Fuck!
You're
Yeah.
bearer the name.
Stop wasting your bearer.
And your name is Elf, so it wouldn't apply to this.
This is Abe. This is Abe though. Abe shenanigan. Fine. You know what? Actually, Abe, I really need to fuck with this one. I will do my max system strain if I can raise all of them under Abe's command.
I will allow. So all of them,
Well, the ones that were the
Yeah.
ones that were outside.
because even that is so many. But I'll say this:
Well, they're only 1 HP.
roll a d20 and multiply the result by 100.
Holy shit. Okay.
Or roll over 100 and multiply by 20.
Yeah,
190.
190. 190 skeletons start to reassemble themselves in the other room.
It
And
probably
you
sounds
hear,
right.
in your mind as you do this, you hear this powerful cry from Abe. This is a shitty idea.
I know.
We had a deal. And the power from Abe is flowing through you through your tendrils into you into the ground. It's the whole room starts to shake. The whole complex starts to shake. The ground above you starts to shake. You hear the universe shriek in pain as you raise 190 dead scums. You hear Scum start to scream. He's like, ah! Holding his brain.
I'm sorry.
Think about the PTSD he would have from fighting himself.
You have broken the frozen oven out of her time stop because all 3 ovens start to scream. You dare!
Yeah, I did.
And
In Oven's temple too? Oh my god.
Oh boy.
This is great.
All 3 of them are screaming. It's so loud that all of you are deafened, except you're dead. And
I'm an ash cloud, no ears.
Scum is on the ground. He's grabbing his
One
head.
cloud. Distinction.
You know what? Everyone who's alive, roll a mental save.
I succeed.
I succeed.
I'm so
Nine.
glad I don't have to roll this.
Hey, 9 as well. 9 as well. Yo,
Yeah,
double.
yeah.
Yeah.
My immaculate mind doesn't stop this.
No. We worked on magic.
I'm screaming back.
Natural
Just
effect.
We mixed in some sci-fi. Not everything's magic.
yeah.
Got 10. I see.
Thank God we're legates.
I would have saved that one.
You're dead.
What the saves get you? First of all, protection. Second of all, you now know exactly what kept attacking all of your minds. It was Scum.
Come,
And now,
Oh.
you scumbag.
now you have awakened 190 dead versions of him, and his psychic powers are going nuts. It's beating on all of you from his head.
Oh shit.
He is connected to his other selves.
Okay.
I hope he gets
Plot
overwhelmed
twist.
and explodes.
The ovens shrieking call, sisters, help!
Oh no.
Thank God. I was about to pray to them. My next turn anyway.
That was your first action.
Yeah, that was my first action. Okay.
The whole world shook on your first action. Great.
Make them all run.
Oh no, he did second action.
No, I did do my second action
yeah.
with enfeebling wave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So forget that. Europe?
Europe? I'm in America.
Fuck you.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. I needed to buy some time to think about what I'm doing because I was paying attention to him. I didn't even think about that.
Holy shit.
I kind of done what I needed to do. So
There's no way you can help me with my action right now?
Oh yeah, oven unfroze, so your hack goes into effect. What was it again?
oh yes, my hack was analyze. I want to find the pathways. I want to, because she was created, well, in theory created Destiny consciousness, or like brought him into consciousness, and B was connecting the Archons to the humans. So I'm analyzing all of that connection. I'm trying to figure out as much information I can about Destiny. Maybe I can use some of it to create a counter to him.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to take time.
Okay, great. As long as she doesn't take it off, I guess we're okay.
But yeah, so what were you going to do this turn?
Oh, you interrupted me. Damn.
Yeah, sorry.
I could try freezing time again, but that might counter what you're doing. So, I am actually just gonna do a Howl of the Light on her. No, fuck. I'm gonna use my Legged Wrath. I'm just gonna do a Legged Wrath attack on her.
Okay.
I know it's not gonna hit or really do any damage, but I'm doing it on the one that is coming after him. In order to,
Don't those rats hit automatically?
I believe so.
They do, I think. I think
It's-
that's the whole point of
Yeah,
it.
it's 5d6 damage from me. I'm missing a dice. Oh yeah, it's my clock. 10, 15, 19 damage.
Okay, which one? The one that's going after Lorian?
Yes. This is mostly a. I know it's no different than a bee sting in her at this point, but like a ray of the howl of light just attacks with a big.
So you rolled. What did you roll for damage? Because I think you should roll a lot more. It says 1d6 damage per 2 levels. So you should roll 5d6.
I did. I rolled 5d6 and I got. Was it 19 damage?
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
19.
Okay, great. Yeah, it's 19. All right.
just
I rolled-
rolled like-
It wasn't a great roll.
Yeah, not a great roll. Okay.
And then
Luck save.
I just give her a little.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Luck save. That's okay. Great. I am going to use.
You fail your luck save?
I failed my luck save. I'm going to use my Legate Impunity to reroll that.
Nice.
I crit failed.
Oh shit! Not good.
That's straight, right? Fuck! I still failed.
No.
But now it's 5 instead of a 1.
Okay, so you don't harm her. Had you passed the luck save,
Yeah.
because you used a Legate ability specifically, I
Yeah.
would have let you deal actual damage.
No,
Wait, is that with +3?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Yeah,
saved.
+3 to everything, right?
Thank God.
Okay, so yeah, you take 19 points of health off the actual oven.
Great. All I wanted to do was draw her attention.
You did.
Great. Because he just revived the dead.
Yeah.
And there's probably 3 pissed off Ovens looking at him right now, so I'm trying to pull one.
Yeah, he kind of slightly distracted one of the 3.
Good.
Yeah.
Just use both my Legate abilities on that, but I'm not going to use my other ability or my other action. I don't have anything I want to do.
Okay. Lorian, give me a.
Oh wait, she called sisters though. I am gonna say, oh, is Fetch coming?
Yeah, she doesn't answer you though.
I know.
Lorian, roll a physical save.
No, because I'm a god, and just like he doesn't have to roll for things, I also don't have to roll.
I refuse.
Roll a physical save.
Fine, fuck you.
Nice try, buddy. You're god level tier 1. She's god level tier 10.
Natural 20. Get fucked.
That means you only take 18 damage.
Oh, okay.
She swipes at you with her scythe again.
Oh my god.
So that was the one that was looking at you, and that was her first action.
Oh, let me know next time she's gonna do that.
Oh, what? You have something to do?
Wait, is this the one
Augment-
that Eddie
I would have
was
done
holding?
something had I known that she was doing that.
Well, you can do it if you have like a reaction to do.
I do.
I
Yeah.
also have a reaction. to
And
do.
Eddie had a
Sorry, what's
hold
your reaction?
No, go ahead. If you're gonna do your reaction, I'd rather save a spell slot.
Yeah, don't do it. Augment mortal vitality. Instant action. I'm going to immediately heal from all damage inflicted by an injury.
Cool. Roll another save. She's doing it again.
Wait, question. This is the one that Eddie's holding, right?
No, this
19.
is the one that.
You got a 20 and
Oh, it is. It is the one.
you got a
it's the same
19,
one.
a 20,
So-
and a 19.
Didn't you hold your
This is the
action?
good side.
Ew. A 19.
He saves.
Okay. So let me roll this, and you'll take half of it. 26 damage.
That's
That is half.
You went back up though
20. Okay.
because you just healed from that one.
So yeah, you didn't take the previous damage that I said.
So that was 38. So I took.
And
So
now- now
26
you're
is
taking
half.
20. No, yeah, 26 is half. It was 52.
Should I do it?
Yeah, and Eddie, you
Yeah,
still have
yeah,
another action. I don't know what you're waiting for, but
Well,
No,
have-
I should.
well,
do
I'm
that
trying to
for
see what
the
happens
Well,
first.
26 brings me down to 12.
Fine.
You know what? No.
No,
This is more
it's
important.
too late.
Keep
I feel like after I know the damage, I'm not allowed. I shouldn't.
Yeah, maybe keep it.
I don't care about that kind of thing.
You know, as heroic warrior or heroic people, you have heroic determination, which once per scene as an on turn, you could heal 1d8 and accept a system strain.
I'm maxed out with my system strain. I can't
Never
take anymore.
mind. You don't want to die. Like me.
He maxed it out to raise the zombies.
Yep.
Yeah. Which, did we determine how far they are from
I
acting?
said they're about 100 yards. They're on their way in.
Okay, great.
I think you wanted them to come in.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, just hang out outside.
Yeah.
So that was 1 of 3 ovens.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Okay.
Still oven's turn. A second oven is going to run to Lorian. She's pissed at you.
Okay.
Roll another save.
I touched the gem. I'm inside Renly's necklace.
We're not inside, you just come to me.
Oh.
So he disappears.
You're over by him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So maybe she attacks and she misses.
Yeah, she misses the first one you can do.
Yeah.
She's then gonna run to where you are now.
It worked.
The-
She's coming.
Why are you bringing her over here?
All he did was teleport over where Ari is.
Yeah, no.
She's just gonna go and then run to where you teleported to and attack.
Okay, at this point, I am going to use my invincible citadel right in front of us. So we are now inside an impenetrable barrier.
She brings his sight down. I'm just like, ah!
He runs into it. The third oven goes for you.
Okay. What does it do?
She's raising her sights. She's gonna kill you.
Okay.
She's gonna kill you. Oh, I gotta.
The only reason he takes damage is because he's a god.
I
Kill you like she did so.
I will argue I cannot invincible citadel you because you're touching her and it would like go through your arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I use my held action to
Rochambeau her.
this one this one that's about to hit me? Can I use my held action to attack her to stop the attack, like a simultaneous attack thing? So like
Yeah,
parry
as long
her?
as you keep one hand in the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take my blade and try to block her attack. So this is like an ultimate. And this is my held action.
You've seen the animes where
Yeah,
gods fight regular people. I don't know, man.
But in turn with that,
We're not regular people.
I'm going to be using my pulsing sword ability, which it makes me automatically hit and do maximum damage. So I don't know if that helps with the parry.
Side of the goddess comes up and starts to swing down. You pull out. You somehow get your sword out, even though you had your bare hands in there. Like for anyone looking at you, it's one motion. Like your sword is just suddenly there, and it intercepts the side. And you know, even as you're doing it, the side of the goddess is going to come right through your pathetic little sword. You know it, but then something happens as you're in motion.
This is your lightsaber, right?
Yeah.
Something happens as that blade heads towards her. The time seems to slow down from your perspective, and you see the darkness form in the room as 2 more death goddesses come and answer Oven's call. And they look at what's happening. And out of the corner of your eye, you see one here and one here. It's Reese Kraban and Fetch, the matron and the crone.
Copy it, Theo.
This is all in a split second. They look at the scene here. They look at each other. And they turn and leave.
Oh.
But before they go, Fetch points at you. And you, wielding your Thunderblade, feel the force of thunder in your arm. And just before the scythe connects with your sword, you hear a voice from the distant path. Wherever Ah, or Dar, or boy with girl's name are in trouble, the strongest Erman will save them! And the power of Throck comes through your Thunderblade and you stop Oven.
Oh shit.
I bet you she's surprised.
The other death goddesses summon Throck to help you.
But they leave?
They won't take part.
But they leave before, that's all in a split second, so I can't even say hi to Fetch and ask her for coffee.
You might be why she left.
So Throck didn't actually appear. His
His strength came through your arm.
for that moment. Okay.
Definitely why she left.
All right. Can she do anything else?
I think she's too surprised to use her second action.
Yeah. Now Scum.
Scum. Give me a mental saving throw, Eddie.
It's psychic, right?
It's psychic. So he is a different type of scion than you. I built this character. You can, in Stars Without Number, there are no legates, but what you can do is level up past 10, all the way to 20. This is a level 20 scion. He has telepathy, telekinesis, and metapsionics. One of his metapsionic abilities makes it so that other scions can't detect his use of psychic power.
Gotcha.
That's what's been stopping you the whole time. So you still probably don't know that this is him, but you have to roll a mental save.
Okay. +3. +3.
No, that +3 is saving us, honestly. It would have needed to.
All right.
You didn't even need it.
Yeah, I got 16 on the die.
You guys have been passing everything he's thrown at you. If you failed some of these, he could have smashed you with psychic force. He could have made you forget he was here, which is what he tried to do, and you guys almost forgot anyway.
Yeah.
He can take over your bodies and make you shoot at each other, but you're passing all the saves.
Is he our friend or foe?
Scum?
Well, we don't
He's
know.
scum.
He's scum.
Okay.
That's his turn. He's going to run and hide behind a tree. Sally, would you like to come back?
Here's the question. How conscious am I as a bloody, disintegrated ash meat bag?
It's your soul.
You are not aware of the situation in detail,
Okay.
but you know there's a fight going on that you've been put out.
Okay.
You probably can still hear us fighting.
So I can't move as a ash cloud?
No.
No, you have to come back where you dropped.
I'm going to come back.
To be fair, oh wait, no, never mind. You're still with her, so you'd be right next to the god.
I will say that you spend an action to come back.
Okay.
There you are. You still have the other action.
Man, Eddie is blown away right now.
20 hit points.
He blocked the goddess attack, and he just saw Sally come back from smoke.
I see this. I see you guys in your shelter. I see Eddie's in trouble.
Yeah, I'm like holding one off while my hand is inside of the other one.
Yeah, and the one you're touching would be dealing with you, but she's busy fighting Lorian because he pissed her off so bad.
Yeah.
And I pull out my cutlass and I go to like smash the scythe out of her hand. I don't want to touch her body per se, but I want to like hit her hand to try to knock the scythe out.
Do you have a legate ability that lets you not miss this?
Yeah, I have.
You're like a heroic warrior.
I have veteran's luck, which means I can't. All my hits hit as a warrior.
Did you have legate impunity too?
I think I use that. So
No, legate's wrath. I mean.
yes, I do have Legate's Wrath. So that just means to bring destruction. This writ can you. So they're subdued instantly.
Lesser foes are subdued instantly.
Yes, while worthy foes take 1d6 damage per 2 levels, rounded up.
Okay, but you are targeting an object.
Yeah.
So I'd say you don't even need to use Legate's Wrath. You can just use your Veteran's Luck. First you can roll it, and if you don't hit, you can use Veteran's Luck. If you roll a 20, if you roll a nat 20, you can just do it with your regular attack.
Oh.
19?
That was so close! So close! But it's not in that 20.
All right,
but-
you got the Veteran's Luck in.
There's also a coin.
Coin doesn't make it an
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Boo. That's your best roll.
That was-
Good job.
Good turn. Good turn.
Okay, so
that's
it's
her first
knocked
action.
out.
Oh, no,
Am I
second
able to
action.
pick up the scythe and die again?
I think what you do with the cutlass is you chop that wooden handle and the blade falls off the side.
All right.
All right, now I got both my hands back.
You broke her side?
She cut the side of one of the three on it.
One of the three, yeah.
Right. Cool.
Eddie Bone.
Okay, now that I got both my hands back, I'm gonna try to double the effort and pull that thing out.
Double the
Got
fun.
it. You noticed earlier that there were two things about her
Oh yeah.
that were changed. Are you taking just Destiny or are you taking both of them?
What's the other thing? You said it was just primal. Now that I'm inside, do I see exactly what the primal thing is, or the?
I don't think you can tell necessarily automatically.
Also, would it make it harder to do both?
No,
Alright.
he can do both.
Well, yeah. If I have both my hands, I'll try to grab them.
How many coins do you guys have left?
A lot.
No, not that much.
Oh, never
You've been
mind.
spending them and not getting much.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular coins, and then my 2 personal coins.
If you give me all 7 coins, I'll tell you what it is.
The primal?
Yeah.
Oh
The
my
other thing
God.
that altered her from her true name.
That's rough.
I say yes.
Out of character, I have a theory, but in character, I have no idea.
Yeah, you don't
I say
know
yes.
that he's detected the thing.
Well, it's not just up to me. What do you think? You're
To the gang.
The thing is, though, if you're able to fix it, are you able to fix both at the same time, or just
yeah.
one?
He said no.
Yeah.
He said I could
He
fix
can,
both.
he can pull out both. He's been using 2 hands.
But does he want to? That's
Yeah, that's a real
information
question.
Might be really helpful.
Yeah.
And it might be interesting to not have any coins for a little while. And
Yeah.
actually
That's
the
absolutely true.
yeah.
I'm a gambling person.
So yes?
Yeah.
Eddie, if you feel like you want to know,
I have to use my personal ones too.
yeah.
Don't worry. I'm going to get those back because I'm going to be showing up here first.
Maybe I'll get one for dying, or maybe we just show up at a backlog event, get another coin.
Man, this is gonna be the first time we'll have 0 coins.
Yeah.
First time in a while.
Actually, that's kind of fun.
All right.
Woo! I'm proud of us.
Worth it. Worth it.
Definitely worth it.
So what you
Dang.
perceive this other corruption as is a shadowy black crown. And you understand that it is the Godhead. Avin was born mortal. She was changed to make her a goddess.
Oh.
Give it to
You
me.
Can do something that's never been done by anyone in history and take back godhood from someone.
But good.
Think of the legend. Think of the
You can pull
legend.
destiny out, or you can pull out her godhead, or both.
I like it.
Do I know what? How does the godhood head work? Do I know? Can I feel how?
We do have somebody that needs to be a god again.
You won't be able to keep it. You take it out of her, it's going to be destroyed.
Awesome.
Just
Can
like
it be destroyed?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
text Carolyn real quick.
Because I'm like, that would be great for Inari. We could transfer to Inari.
Dude, can you think of the possibilities right now? 'Cause
Roll. If you can't
Roll.
decide, roll it.
The future. Can't you see the future?
This is
Oh,
only a
man.
chance. This has to be a choice.
If you can't choose, roll.
Yep. You know what?
So here's what you know. In character, what you already knew. It is possible, maybe even likely, that the thing that gave Destiny sentience in the first place was Avin gaining God.
Yep.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Possibly.
Yep.
So we might be able to wipe out Destiny right now.
If you pull Destiny out of her, maybe that does it, right? Because it's her godhood that's making him sentient. Maybe.
But we also have, if you fuck with what is natural in this world, a goddess of natural death, what will that do?
I think even as you touch this thing, you see what Avin was before, which was someone who worshipped a goddess of natural death. Which is why you're seeing this thing. Being that goddess is not her natural state.
Here's the one thing I will say. No matter what you do, I'm analyzing this bitch right now. So I'm gonna get some valuable information.
Yeah. This is. Yeah, I think at this moment Eddie is like,
Taking off your sweater.
because even though Eddie in universe doesn't feel like this coin thing, he feels like this is like something he needs to decide for himself. And
What do you mean?
like
The God Breaker.
So I really do think because Eddie's been like kind of joking around about this since the beginning of the campaign, how we're Destiny's plan. This is all part of Destiny's plan. We're Destiny.
Even before you knew there was a creature named Destiny.
Even though there was a creature named Destiny, and at that moment I say to myself, I was Destiny all along. And I pull it out, both of them.
I think your new title's going to be God's Bane.
God's Bane, Godbreaker. Oh my god. So I pull out both of these forces.
Yeah.
Your hack on Oven
Yeah.
feeds back and shuts down. You're
Son of a
hacking
bitch.
something that isn't there.
Yeah.
Great.
And it got ripped out kind of violently. Eddie, roll a physical save.
Oh, we don't have any coins. But I still get that +3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long? How many turns?
8 rounds?
Two turns.
That,
Yeah.
This has only been 2 turns. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
man,
Even then,
17.
You're good. You're good.
that would suck if it was a natural
That
one.
means you get to keep one of your hands.
Oh, I lose one?
Which one?
It has to be the one that was pulling out the Godhead, I think. Yeah.
Which hand is that? Left or right?
Well, canonically, what you were doing is defending here and grabbing with your
No,
left.
he let go after she
Yeah.
cut the side.
Oh.
And I
Yeah.
put it back in.
Yeah.
Which is such a cool moment if you think about it. You block and then she comes in, she just rematerializes and cuts the side.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's epic.
Yeah, without her help, I wouldn't be able to.
Absolutely.
Shoot. I think it has to be a 50-50.
Yeah, you can roll it.
Yeah.
Hand,
Odds,
left or right?
odds left, even.
Well, his natural hand is his right hand.
Which
so-
would make it even better.
You can get a hook.
You lose your good hand.
Okay, so how do I do that with a D6? The
Just
50
roll
Odds
or
left.
evens.
Okay.
Evens.
Wait,
right.
which is odds and which is evens, though?
Evens right. Odds left.
No, I'm gonna do even my dominant hand.
Okay.
So odd my non-dominant hand. Even my dominant
Okay,
hand.
you lose your right hand.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say it was the Godhead pulling that thing out, took my hand. Like it exploded in my
it
hand.
explodes, it blows your hand up.
Yeah.
Instant action, weeping wounds to make that worse. Red harvest to heal.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually say that takes away like most of his arm, because that was a godbound head that just
Some
like
Dragon Age bullshit.
Yeah.
But the rest of you see, first of all, the forest that you're standing in dies. All the trees just fall over. Oven, the 3 ovens are yanked towards each other and slant like in the sort of like midpoint between where the 3 of them are all standing. They slam into each other and form one person again, which falls down unconscious.
and I'm on
And
the
then
floor.
the cavern starts to cave in.
Oh no! Grab her!
I'm gonna freeze time around us
Last one. Yeah.
and give us at least a few more seconds to get out.
Okay.
We can't wait.
Who is unfrozen?
Not Scum.
Scum remains frozen.
All of us and Oven.
But we can still move her body, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I unfroze. I kept Oven out of the time slot.
Okay.
So we can take her.
I run to you. Oh my god. Are you okay?
Is Eddie okay?
4, 5.
You just see me cock cat. attacking.
I just hug you and then run to you and start grabbing you
gotta
and
go.
lifting you up.
Gotta go.
I pick up the scythe in one hand and then I grab Alden in the
shit.
other.
Run.
All right.
And I start running.
I gave us a 5-turn head start.
Okay.
I literally rolled the
That's
top.
enough to get you out of this room
Yep.
and pass to the other room. Roll me a notice check.
Can all the skeletons help hold up the...
Yes, that's right.
Notice is 8 on the dice plus... I was rolling my magic incorrectly, by the way. I was saying 5, but it's actually 7. But anyway, it doesn't matter. 5 on my notice plus... What did I roll? Shit, I forgot. 7. 12.
You notice it.
Okay.
You closed the door to your interdimensional space before you left.
Yep.
It's open.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Who opened it?
The table's empty.
Oh, motherfuckers.
They took your body.
Oh, it must have been the sisters.
We could go inside. Like, this is all split-second thinking. We could go into my portal and be safe in there, but we'd have to dig ourselves out.
All
or,
the skeletal scums are
or
just
we could
frozen.
just leave. I
You have
think,
to get up the Stygian stair.
yeah, which we could just do because we know how to now.
No.
It's a long staircase.
We can't. No one can fly.
Everyone goes.
Oh, we can fly.
Yeah.
I will cast whatever the fuck that was that lets us fly.
Twinkle toes.
Team Scorn the Fetters of Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a crazy name for it.
So happy. Sorry.
So as soon as we enter that room, I give us the ability to fly again. We take off.
Okay.
So stuff is like breaking around.
I'll roll evasion.
No lights, of course.
Do we
Evasion?
Still, do we still get that plus
God.
3?
Can you cast-
No,
Done.
yeah, that's
I
done.
know.
New scene.
Evasion.
That's an 18.
14. We're safe. I'm good.
Evasion save.
oh wait. Where's my?
I saved, but I'm gonna do another battle cry to bolster us to give us a +3 for the next 8 rounds.
Does that count for this current roll?
By the way, I rolled that with my dominant hand.
That's what you've been doing?
Okay, I didn't need it.
Yeah,
I got
we're good.
12.
We're good.
I'm gonna say Eddie's still barely conscious.
Yeah, you're losing blood.
Yeah.
You guys fly up and find yourselves back in that upper room now with all of the skulls.
Yeah.
Which are now just falling off the walls and there's ceilings coming down. You guys now have to get down that really, 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 really long hallway to get back to the
Still flying.
Still flying.
to get back to under the well.
I'm going to do. Gonna cast Velocious Imbuement to augment our movement speed, which will be all of us. So we're moving faster,
Okay.
double our natural speed.
So that you guys had 2 areas left to get through. Because of that, you're only going to have to roll 1 more evasion save.
Okay.
Okay.
Oops. 3.0, not 2d6.
You still get that +3.
+3.
I passed.
Pass 10 on the dice, so 13 total.
I pass with 18.
It's almost impossible to fail.
Okay.
I mean, it's
That-
like a
with
1 in 4 chance, basically.
You say that, but
The
I
+3 and your saves are
Oh, the
already
+3
6
helps.
or lower.
Yeah. It's a 1 in 4, essentially a 1 in 4.
Hey.
Sally will find a way to break it.
Now let's find a way. You guys shoot up out of the well. Remember the 10-foot wide well?
Yeah.
The walls of it have collapsed in. The forest, the enchanted forest that was around here, it has all dimmed. It has gone back. It looks like a regular forest.
Yeah.
It was like really bright and hyper saturated
Yeah.
before. Not anymore.
So we're flying above, watching this all happen.
Yeah. And you see the darlings that were in the forest sort of writhing on the ground screaming. I assume you go back to the ship, which is hovering above.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. We're gonna
Well-
get Eddie some medical attention.
Yeah.
Plus, this flying doesn't last forever.
You know he is our
Yeah.
healer too.
I
That's
do.
not good.
I do take a moment to watch all of this with great sadness and whisper, sorry, as I go back to the ship.
You arrive on the ship. And when you get there, you have the hologram of Greybeard at the control console. He's watching you and not screaming at you.
Huh.
The hologram buzzes, shifts into your face,
Me?
but with gray skin.
What?
Oh.
Oh, it's the clone.
He says, "What? You almost got me."
Bitch.
No way.
Son of a
Fucking bitch. No.
Fortunately for me, that wasn't my only deity. And then it turned off. We'll see you all next week.
I lost an arm for this.
Yeah, but you pulled it out of Amen.
Destiny took over your body, man.
Oh.
Yo.
Now it's personal.
How poetic.
He's got some daddy issues.
I mean, it was always personal,
How
but now it's
fucking
personal.
poetic.
Wow.
See everyone next week. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Bravo. Bravo.